Okay, welcome back. I'm Tim. We're about to let's play Star Trek Online. The last time we were given orders for a brand new mission. The last time we actually had an encounter with a species 8472. I had recorded these kind of weirdly in different order because I did a series with the Borg that I uploaded the other day in the order of which things are in the playlists on YouTube. That was yesterday's upload along with episode 3 of this upload. One thing I'm going to do beforehand is I have noticed this button available, which is for recruit details. No, it's just showing me the basic recruit details. Oh, what have we got here? Oh, these are my collections that I've got, where learn information in diplomatic orders and locate technology stranded in space. And we've got something that we've got to look for here in hide and seek. This is a very nice, handy thing where you can actually go ahead and see which missions there is something here. So when we go into this mission, we're going to try and look for something in hide and seek that is part of the Delta Recruit track. Unfortunately, any of the other characters that I've got, that those options are not available, which is kind of sad, but I mean... Okay, sir, we are receiving a distress signal from the USS Valor. They are under attack by Gorn, and their shields are failing. Captain, they can't take much more. Okay, so we're going to signal the Valor. So we have to actually get within range. You may have noticed from the last episode that we were playing with this character, the ship looks a little bit more sleek and mean now, and I am actually within range to start firing. Of course, I started firing, and now they're firing at me. So, totally ignoring the Valor. Oh no, they're shooting the Valor too. Okay, these ones, like the last ones, relatively easy. Things aren't that bad. Actually, the most difficult one so far has been Species 8472. Because, of course, we needed the cavalry to come by in order to do that. And I had to backtrack and escape a couple of times. Otherwise, I would have been blown to smithereens. Oop. There we go. This isn't too difficult. Interspersed in all of these different episodes, I'm going to have... ooh, that's not good. That's not good. Make sure we don't get in the middle of that explosion. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're hailing the Valor now. Thank you for the assistance. Our ship is on a mission to map the Paulson Nebula. Unfortunately, we failed to adequately compensate for the power drain the nebula had on our engines. Not only that, but you also obviously failed to compensate for the fact that the Gorn were going to come out of nowhere and start shooting at you. We retreated from the nebula to make repairs. That's when we stumbled upon an illegal Gorn mining operation. Presumably, the Gorn didn't take that well. Obviously not. If you hadn't shown up when you did, Lieutenant, we'd be sucking vacuum. That's, I've never heard it said like that before. Our chief engineer says there's no way we can make it back to a starbase. In fact, without new dilithium crystals, we're stuck. Sounds like we arrived just in time. So basically, we've got to go and get some dilithium crystals for the Valor, go out, find them, and then bring them back. We don't have any additional... we can't give you dilithium without shutting down our engines, which is too risky. We'll collect some dilithium from the asteroids. So, now we have to go around and do some mining, which means that we may very well run into some Gorn. So, we've got these mining operations here. I'm going to beam some dilithium over to the ship. There's another one over there, but as you can see, there is an enemy. So I'm going to target him. They're Gorn, so, I mean, As established already, they're all male. Well, I shouldn't say that they're all male. It's just only the characters are all male. Oh, they've released some... They've released something which could do damage to the ship, and I believe that it is a type of mine that can actually hone in on you and destroy you. So, well, this is the one thing that kind of sucks about the early ships, or this early ship, is the fact that it does not have aft photon torpedo launchers. Which, yes, it does suck. I'm not doing that well against this guy, but then again, he's not really doing that well against me. So we're equal opportunity suckage right now. Oh, that was an interesting ploy. Oh, they blinked, and here they come. Ow. Oh, he's going to try it again. I'm so successful the first time, he's going to try and hit me again with that little tactic. Yeah, here they come. See if I can escape. Oh. There's one of them exploded. There's 3 on my tail. Oh, I got him. Okay. Now we've got to continue on. Beam up more dilithium crystals. There we go. There's another one off in the distance over there. These early missions are kind of more along the lines of not only do they sort of tell, they are episodic in the way that it's a different type of adventure in each different mission, but it's also sort of introducing you to the different enemies that are going to be available and that you're going to be facing in Star Trek Online. As things get going and they get bigger, you're going to meet up with some interesting foes and some interesting storylines. I may, now that I have completed that minigame and I have that magnesite, what I might do is I might also... Oh, they're being attacked. But what I might also do as things progress is I may also do an additional Let's Play that is the Romulans and the Klingons. Because each of them, for the initial opening stories, have some different, has a different take on things. As you get going, though, once you get up higher in level, a lot of the episodes kind of become very similar. You end up playing a lot of the same story. There's one when you get into about level 40. In that range, you start playing the same types of things. You end up going to Bajor, and there's a whole series of missions that you have to play with that. I'm not going to give out any spoilers as to what's coming up when you get into those situations, but they do tend to repeat when you get into the higher levels, especially with a lot of the newer missions. This is going rather well. I need to launch another photon torpedo, and there we go. He is done. Alright, I'll turn around now, and we'll head to the Valor. Took a little bit of damage, just a little bit of damage. He's really hurting. You can see there he's 7%. Okay, here we go. Delivering the dilithium. Okay, we're in your debt. This is enough dilithium to get our warp engines restarted. After we finish preliminary repairs, we'll set course for Starbase 157. Okay, if you want to go into the Paulson Nebula, your engines will need a boost. I recommend you visit Lackey 3. The Gorn drove out the Federation miners there and took over a decalcium, sounds like I have a lisp there, decalcium processing facility. It's only fair that you take some of our crystals back. Thank you for the advice, Valor. And now we'll warp to Lackey 3. That was very, very weird as the stars in the background seem to be shaking. Okay, Captain, the Calithium. That doesn't sound any better. Processing facility is dead ahead. The Gorn have numerous structures in the debris field, sir. We're also picking up several fighters and a frigate. Situation analysis? They know they're in Federation territory, and they're trying to protect their ill-gotten gains. I advise we approach with caution. Who says ill-gotten gains anymore? Well, I guess that's just the way it is. You may have noticed as well that no one, that the voiceovers aren't taking place as much as they once were, which I find kind of it I don't know how to say it actually. It's a little disappointing because it was neat to have the voiceovers, the character actors actually voicing the bridge crew and the different individuals that you meet. I thought that was very, very well done, and it's kind of like they've stopped doing that now. Okay, so here we go. We are beaming aboard. Transporter interference detected. Okay. We can't get a lock on the decalcium. Something's jamming our ability to lock and beam it up. Probably a nearby jamming station. Okay, so now we have to go and set charges. You can use scanners to find nearby objects. This is especially useful if the object is above or below you. For example, oh, that's not it. There we go. It's telling me there's 2 anomalies in the area. That's one way that you can actually find these different mineral deposits. So anyway, moving right along. So there's a jamming station right there that we have to destroy. And there also appears to be a ship that we also must destroy. We're going to do something sneaky. We're going to have that guy targeted. We're going to try to be sneaky. Let's put it that way. Got it. We still have to fight him, but at least we got the jammers out of the way. Something warped away there at very high speed. I'm not sure what it was. But let's hope that they were warping away. Oh. Maybe can I... Okay. I tried. I thought if I crossed over his flight path, those mines that he deposited would somehow end up doing as much damage to him as they did to me. Oh, there's more ships over there. Fortunately, they're about 20 kilometers away, so it's not too bad. Oh, these guys are getting pretty tough. Well, it's taking a lot to actually damage these guys. Do I have anything which can help? No, it doesn't look like that. Oh, I do. Wait, I do. But I can't... looks like I had a photon torpedo launcher in there. Or a different type of photon torpedo launcher in there. I will have to give that a try. Okay. Going along pretty good. He's almost destroyed. Well, he paused there for a while to start shooting at me. It didn't really matter. He's taken out. Oh, that's the reason why. That's the reason why there's an enemy vessel that way. It's because of the simple fact that I have to go that way. But we're going to get this first. So we're going to play the little mini game. There's other little mini games like this as well. What I might do is show some of those little mini games in later episodes. I won't do it with this character. I'll probably end up doing it with one of my other characters. They're 14 kilometers away. There's 2 of them. I can take them. Oh. I could have avoided them, but... these guys are real... Well, frigates are obviously weaker than that other ship that I was fighting. This could take a while. There may be a jump cut in here because of the fact that this situation might take a little while. So if this does take a long time, I might cut it and get further in on the action and the storyline. Because I do believe that there is one of these where you have to beam down. So we're going to see here in a second. Unfortunately, a lot of this is kind of a wash, rinse, repeat type of thing. You go to an area where there is some dilithium ore that you can beam aboard. You fight some Gorn. You go to another area where there's some dilithium ore. You go fight some Gorn. Oh, and then you also have to drop charges. As it's showing that there is some decalithium at the Gorn refinery. Okay, so now we can head over to that one. We can see it right there on that asteroid. I can guarantee you that we are going to be facing some more heavy hitters. We'll probably attempt to beam it up. Oh, no, we got it. We're going to warp to the Paulson Nebula now. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I thought there was a little bit more involved in that, but it wasn't too much. So we got to see now what's happening. Okay, Captain, scanners show that the amount of metallic density in this region is much higher than would be expected for a nebula of this class. Oh, wait, that's Travrell. I have to do this more in a Vulcan accent. Vulcan voice. There's definitely something big here, and it might be hidden on another high-density object. We should scan all high-density objects in the vicinity. I know I'm not really getting her voice down, but then again, her voice is a little bit different than my voice. Okay, scanning the ruined mine. Oh, I seem to recall this mission now, yes. Okay, the mine is played out and abandoned. Okay, now we have to scan some suspicious objects, and we also have to deal with some enemies. I'm not so sure if I want to go collecting. Okay, there's a disabled satellite, but unfortunately we have to deal with a couple of birds of prey. We have to deal with 3 birds of prey. Wow, that was fast. I'm not going to complain about that. I am seriously not going to complain with how fast I took to take them out. Come on, torpedo. Yeah! Got him before he cloaked. Got him as he was cloaking. That's awesome. I'm going to slow it down a little bit here so I can follow on its tail and try and get a couple of good shots on it. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to speed up so I don't get destroyed. And we'll start scanning this this object. Old 22nd century satellite deployed when this area of space was not well known. It's no longer operational. Well, perhaps this gas is something I have to scan. Nope, that enormous asteroid is what I have to scan. This is just something that will add to my research and development section. So, and I am going to be showing you the research and development section. I did a video which I will be posting up on duty officers, and it is a little bit different. I end up calling it away from keyboard experience, because you get experience for doing for having your duty officers perform missions, And you can do it. You can set the missions and then walk away from it. But I'll be showing more of that in that episode. And I believe I will also have to do an episode that shows research and development. So, whoa, what is shooting at me now? Something that's shooting at me now is the fact that there are more... Oh, those are mines. I made a big mistake. Oh, this is a Raptor escort. I totally... You know what? That's my fault. I knew about those mines. I should have realized. That, and I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do this. There we go. And I'm going to go faster so I don't get caught in the wake of that. As we get closer here to this enormous asteroid, you'll be able to see what was hitting me. This entire thing is mined. So you can go through the process of destroying each and every single mine because they are targeted. As we get closer here, you'll start to see them. There they are right there. And
Ship is under attack.
I obviously got a little bit too close to that one. Okay, are we picking up any transmissions from a Klingon outpost? Judging by the high-frequency transmissions, I'd wager that the structure is some sort of listening station. Okay, so we have to beam down. We have to beam down. This is the part where we have to beam down to. I could get that magnesite ore, but I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to worry about that at all. So here we are loading up this is the last part of this mission, then we get to beam back up and we get to scoot. And that mission will be done. So as I said, I'm doing this one episode at a time, or one mission at a time. I do like the fact that they called them episodes because it keeps in tune with the fact that this was originally a television series. And yeah, there was movies and stuff like that too, but this is originally a television series. Klingons! So we've gone from the Gorn back to Klingons again, which is okay. Scan for particles. Oh. There's a mini game right next to me, and I didn't even notice it. That guy's not paying attention to anything. So take him out, and take him out. Okay. A little bit of an After Effects shadow there. I know that didn't seem very fair, but they really don't give you the option to talk to these guys. Okay, friendly fix. I've healed 1,500 damage, which is an accolade you can get. Oh, I should do this before I go any further so that I can have access to certain things. What's this? I have a photon grenade that I can use. So I'm going to put that there. I'm going to keep that there. This is stubborn. I can resist hold, snares, and placates. And for some reason, I have it on there twice. So I'm just going to pull that off. This is targeting optics. And I've got a couple of hypo sprays, so I'm going to put that there and there. And I'm going to move that there because I've got another skill that I'm going to put in place there. So there's a sword master over there, and there's a Targ. And the sword master really decided to go after me. And there's a Targ handler, and there's a Targ running around there. So I'm just going to shoot him. Regular warriors over here. What have we got? Oh, they changed. They did change this up. Oh, we got more people over here. Okay, I think everything is fine. I'm going to go over here and pick up my stuff. And I'm going to go over here. There's a crate that I can open up. I must say, this is much different than the first time I played this mission. When you beam down to this. All right, let's see here. Uh-huh. We can upload these records for our computers for analysis, sir, but it will take some time. We'll need to defend the core until the download is complete. Okay, so now we just shoot these guys. Oh, you're gonna be that way, huh? Well, I'm gonna hit you in the chops. Okay, we got 40 seconds until the download is complete. All my guys are there. You may notice some icons showing up on the sides here. As these characters go up in level, more skills will be available to them, just as they are available to me. So one thing that you can do is, for instance, like Zarva here is an engineer, and she has a shield recharge, which targets friend and self, but she'll also be able to lay down turrets. And you can actually, when you get to a space and you want to... Oh, look at that, we're done. Okay, this is the way team ready to beam up. Not now, because we have something over here that we need to find. But as I was saying, as she has turrets and you get to a defensible position, you can actually tell her, I want you to put that turret down there. And they'll end up doing that. Science officers will also have access to some material like that as well. And here is the Delta intelligence on Iconians. So this is part of the Delta track.
The Klingons don't have much more information about the Iconians than we do. We all thought they were a lost race, destroyed more than 200,000 years ago in the orbital bombardment of their homeworld. And perhaps that was almost true. The Iconians act through cat's paws and servitors. We only know of one confirmed sighting of an actual Iconian, but that hasn't happened in your timeline yet. Perhaps there are only a few of them left.
Okay. I was pretty sure that Picard and crew in Star Trek The Next Generation ended up meeting an Iconian. I will have to check, because I can't remember. I cannot recall. So anyway, we beam back up to the ship. Technically, we're not beaming back up to the ship so we can depart the system, because we already have departed the system. So that mission's now done. I can click on this little icon, and I don't have a choice to make. I basically have all of these things available to me. So I'm going to take them all. And I am now level 6. So now I have to go next mission, which is stop the signal. And we have decrypted some of the information you found at the Klingon listening post in the Paulson Nebula, and Starfleet intelligence believes there is at least one more of those posts out there. We have the location of the signal repeater, which boosts the subspace transmissions from these listening posts. Starfleet wants you to go to the Bonari system. Find the signal repeater. I'm just... Speaking is... I speak good. Very difficult. Sorry. Signal repeater, and use it to track down the coordinates of the other listening post. When you have the location, transport a team down to the surface and take it out. We can provide you with spatial charges to get the job done. We can count on you to keep Starfleet communication safe. Okay, so that's find and destroy a Klingon listening post in the Bomari system. Oh, sorry, it was the Bomari system, not the Bonari system of the Sirius sector block. And you will receive the following: skill points, expertise, dilithium, and an energy dampening armor. Okay, so we're going to accept that. So far, we haven't really had to worry about any items that I need to make a choice for, which is fine. I don't mind that in any way, shape, or form. So I'm just going to do some organizing here of some items and put some of my R&D stuff into my R&D stuff area. And then I'm going to go to my ship, because I now have those impulse... Nope, that's the wrong one. Impulse engines. That's my... Let's see here. Impulse engines Mark II. Are they better? They give me a 9 flight speed. What are these ones? What are these ones? These ones give me an 8.2. I'm going to go with these. And I'm going to replace those. So now those ones are effectively replaced. And let's see here. I have another torpedo launcher. I have a disruptor cannon. I am not certain if I want to go with the disruptor cannon route. Maybe it might work a little bit better for me. Huh. This is a Mark 1. It does kinetic damage. It's actually less than the one I currently have. And this has a 180 degree targeting arc. Those are things that you have to look up as well with regard to what you've got. This is minus 10 weapon power when firing other weapons. To target, you know what? I think I'm going to keep that for now. Let's see here. This is the Mark 1. I currently also have a Mark 1. 250 degree targeting arc. 141, 141. No, I think that's fine with those ones. So I'm not going to worry about those at all. I am going to put this here, though, and I am going to go back up to my character, and I'm going to put these shields right there. Small shield charge. So that helps me out a little bit. And that's all I need to worry about. Yeah, okay. So that's that for that mission. Now, if we go down here, we can see that learn, collect. I've got those 3 now. And as I said, these end up going all the way up, and you can actually see that they have those items accessible. I'll have to go back and see with some of my other characters if I can actually repeat these missions and what exactly I can do. So, but anyway, and I noticed too as well there were some options for R&D, though I cannot get access to my duty officers, which is where the R&D section is right now. So you have to be level 11 as it says right there. Anyway, that is all for now. I hope you enjoyed that. And I look forward to seeing you again in the next episode, which is actually going to be one of the previous episodes that I have recorded using a different ship that's similar along the lines of the Borg episode that is earlier in this series. So, but come back and see that, and come back for episode 7, where we are going to go and take on more Klingons. Thank you very much for joining me, and hope to see you again next time.